Fucking random vlog. Here we go. So, to start out, we have skateboards. Skateboards today. That is the topic of interest. So, to get started, you would know today as the normal board shape. This is the typical pro skater model shape board, what you may call it. This is what you should know. If you've grown up in the 2000s or the 90s, this is what you know. None of that old school 1970s clay wheel stuff, but this board. This is the one. This is the today. You've got that simple 8 lamination. It's got those 8 little levels, and between each level is a nice little epoxy, a little sticky stuff, a little glue, you know. And some boards are made with better sticky stuff than other boards, but this has some pretty good sticky stuff, you know. It's not all that important once you get to really riding, but you know, if you're doing some bigger tricks, you may need that extra support, that extra impact, you know. But other than that, you should be good. You should be smooth sailing. So let's talk about these two little things here. We got these trucks. These are the trucks. Get your little kingpin. It's the main thing that holds the bushings, which are the rubber components on this metal contraption. And you've got your 4 little holes for your bolts. Your 4 little bolt holes. And then, you know, when you land skate tricks, they'll say bolts. You want to land on the bolts. Those top little bolts, you want to land on those. And if you don't land on those, then you're a fail. But besides the point. So you got that, right? You got your typical setup. You got your wheels. They go on those ends of those mofos. And you got your bearings in there. Reds. It's the only way to go. It's the only way to go. But some people will say different. That's all right. I've been skating reds for about 10 years now, so I don't know about you guys, but I got a little crackage in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a little crackage on that little plating, that little coating, that plastic coating in there. Sad day, but that's all right. Yeah, so you know, you get yourself some good custom-made stickers by yours truly. No big deal, but you got to get some of those. That's an essential for the skateboards. And then you get yourself a custom graphic by yours truly. And then when you go to the park, you can scare little kids because they'll think you're actually a monster. You just put it in front of your face, scare away the local children from your ramp that you'd like to slay. You know, it's some good stuff. But yeah, that's about all it is with the basics. Simple, 4 bolts each truck, 2 for the wheels. You know, easy stuff. They're nice little grip tape. The old school. And this is stuff that the older audience members are going to appreciate and know more, or the true old school skaters, or just skateboarders in general who have appreciation for that old school stuff. Now, this is a new board that I have modified, but this is what we're talking about. We've got the Coffin Creeper. That Coffin Creeper. You don't even know. It comes in hot. Boom. It's dead. R.I.P. RIP. Whatever you'd like to call it. You got your little guy here. You know, you got that shape. We got that tiny little tail. Does the job. Still have that nice lamination. This one is actually a 7. Whoo! It's a 7 layer ply there with some extra special sticky stuff. This isn't just some normal, regular sticky stuff like that board there. This is some real good stuff. And this also has a carbon fiber layer on the top, which is really strong and durable. And it's also got 2 carbon fiber plating pads at each mount. Now this is a double impact made by Almost. That was just some off-brand board. But this is where it's at. This is some top dollar board shit. But it's older and it's definitely got some wear and tear. So I thought, hey, I got a belt sander. I got a jigsaw. Why not go to town and make some creative motherfucking graphics and some shapes and some nice little curvature to that concave. You know, you got to get creative with this. Again, your custom stickers you need by yours truly, and the graphics, the custom graphics. This is a hand-painted graphic. that was a stencil. This is the hand-painted graphic. You know, it's not every day you'll get a hand-painted graphic, but you will get a stencil every day. Every day that you need, I will hook you up. But besides the point, same concept. You got your trucks, the kingpin, your little bushings. I like to label them back. You can see I wrote back because it does matter, okay? The feel does matter. Size doesn't matter, but the feel does matter. And that back feeling, ooh, that's the back. That's the back that I've known. So I needed to mark it. You know, you have to have this in the back, you have to have this in the front. But the main difference with these boards here, besides shape, is the wheels. We've got the wheels. Now, typically these trucks should be a little smaller, but that's alright. I can live with these bigger trucks, you know. I do actually have a penny board that does require those little trucks, and I'd much rather them to stay on that penny board because it is so tiny. This is actually a full board. It's just been cut down. So it still has all the full board qualities, but at a slightly smaller size. So you got these wheels, right? They're squishier, they're softer, they're bigger, they're nice. They will coast over any little gravel, any little spigot on the floor, you know? It just dominates. It's a total dominator. But out of these two boards, I have actually skated both of them on a professional level. We're talking tricks, we're talking vert, we're talking games of skate, and this actually was able to hold up pretty well. Like I said, we've got all the concave. All the concave is there. All the need is there. You just have to have some fancy footwork and full board control. That's the key. So, like I said, I've been skating for about 11 years now, so the board control is definitely there. I definitely have obtained that. So, once you've done that, get yourself a jigsaw, get yourself a belt sander, and whip out one of these old school mofos. So, that is all for now that I have for you guys. Until next time, keep it real.